getting a lot of static out of my hello. I'm getting a lot of static out of my what do you call it? My screen recorder. All right. All right. I got a screen recorder. When I sat down by the tree, I was the eagle, but it didn't capture none of my eagle. It turned off. So it's definitely going to get fired. I'm about to reconquest my dad's area because I never really finished. I have a mess. I had to go through everything. So I've got furniture out of whack, feng shui out of whack. Under my bed are the pyramids, which are out of whack, and they've got to be back in whack. Because if I sleep there, it does me good. I don't have this bed wired like I did my one on the other side, although I'm thinking about doing it because of the dramatic effect that it has. Should do that now. You know what? I will do it. I'll do it now. Not now, but I'll do it tonight. I'll run it out the window. There's enough space. I wanted to do that for my dad, but he told me not to do it. And if he hadn't said not to do it, I had to be careful with him. I had to be careful with him because he knew his body too. And he told me certain things that he didn't have the same body as me. And certain things he had messed up. So he couldn't do the keto. He couldn't take none of that. That would mess him up. And I believed him about it to some degree. To some degree, I would try to challenge him on things and try to get him to do different things. But that's really a moot point now. But that was part of that stage of my life. And by seeing him lose that much, like he did, he rapidly aged at that one time. And I'm certain that it had to do with what I was doing for him. But it took me being here, because I was using my energy to pump into the environment, to get the environment to pump energy into him. Because I couldn't directly just pump energy into him. My energy doesn't but mess him up. His energy just messes me up too. His positive energy was never in phase with my positive energy. We were always on a different biorhythm. But we were synced up pretty good. Although it didn't always work to my advantage, I made it work to his advantage. Where if he got sick, I would be able to have the energy and whatever to do him. But when I got sick or something like that, it wasn't always. It was usually when he wanted to do something, crazy, and he didn't communicate very well to me. And he had a real unwillingness to my concepts. He had his own point of view, and he pretty much was very Capricorn about a lot of stuff. His way was the way, and he didn't understand my way, and he would say it's bad and witchcraft and destruction. And to a small degree, I can say that's not entirely inaccurate, but most of it that he could have understood, he would have benefited from communicating with me. And we missed that because we didn't have that time together when we were young to sync up. And people do sync up. They lock together, they move with what they have going on, and they sync up, and we didn't get to do that. I didn't get to learn any of the small motor repair from him that he knows. Most of what he would know as skills, had I been with him when I was young, would be my skills. Now, although we did have a lot of things similar, because we both worked on the tugboats, and we didn't know that about each other until after the fact. And we did do a lot of things. We both did them independently on our own. So I would have picked up some engine had I been around him, because he did kind of know that and I did not. Although I don't know how much he knew it. I think he was probably good with everything else. Not like rebuilding engine, but cars and motor stuff he was good at. That's what he did. He fixed small engines like lawnmowers and stuff. I don't know the first thing about that shit, other than it needs gas or it ain't gonna run. That may sound stupid, but I just really didn't have the aptitude for it. I still don't. But I am mechanical, though. That doesn't mean I'm not mechanical, because I am actually very mechanical. I was a sheet metal mechanic, and you have to be able to build stuff with the metal and know how to do it. And he's a carpenter, so we sort of complemented each other if we were able to, but not always the same way. Yeah, I've got to get this area picked up. But I wanted to bring the eagle back because I'm feeling that eagle. I like how the mouth talks, and it does my facial expressions the best. But I don't like all the other bullshit that this app does.